So the weather promised thunderstorms all day. It's not happened. I've had a couple little rain showers off and on. Um, right now it's great. I mean, it's, yes, overcast. You can kind of see in the clouds. It's overcast, but it's not rainy. So I'm gonna stay close to the house. I figure I'll work on this area down here. Got all the grass, dug out of it enough so I can see what's growing back or what I missed. Get the hostas planted. Get the chrysanthemums here planted, and then I have at least 3 wild chrysanthemums kind of up in the forest there off to the right, and I'm going to move them over here as well. Supposedly they bloom white. I don't know, I've not seen them in bloom. But yeah, I'm gonna bring them over here. Oh, and look, we even got a little bit of sun now. So anyway, weather says I'm not gonna have any more rain till like 6 o'clock tonight, so just bring the music out here. Just kind of work on this area a little. If I get those planted in here and maybe get some of the black fabric down, get it tacked down, that way I can get everything else tacked down around the fence. And then the last thing would be to finish barking. Bark what I can over here, bark on the outside of the fence, finish bringing some bark in there in the middle of the rocks. So, and if it starts raining, well, I'll just come back in the house. So I think that's the smart thing to do. So put some shoes and socks on, and just come outside, hang out for a while. All right, well, I'll see you in a few. So I am glad I put the nectar back in the hummingbird feeder. Been out here for a few minutes. The last series down there is planted. Number 2 here, and number 1 where I'm standing is not planted yet. And in that time, there's been at least 2 hummingbirds here. So they're back. Red-chested. I think it's 2 males. I'm thinking they're fighting over it. So they can, one male will mate with several females as long as he can provide the food. So, I think I'm gonna have a herd of hummingbirds again. So, anyway, I'll see if I can catch them on film at some point in time here. All right, back to work. All right, it's almost 5 o'clock. While the sun is still up, the temperature has dropped. I can feel it. It's getting chilly. So I don't know if another storm's getting ready to roll in or not. Don't know. But what I got done, I got the cloth fabric that prevents the weeds from growing up and the grass from growing up into the garden. I'm actually got it all staked down instead of having rocks and pieces of wood on it. So it's all staked down and in place. So now I need to bring over bark, lots and lots of bark, and bark it all up. And that was one of the goals is to, when I get to do the bark, just do all the bark. I still have some bark I need to put in the walkway. There's some areas there that need some bark. And in the step area right there in the first step, there's some bark areas. But that way I can fill those in and bark the entire side here. And it's all the way around. It's all tacked down with the fabric tacks. So it won't come up. I don't have to worry about the lawnmower getting a hold of it. So life is good. Alrighty, and then what I got done under the Panda has her stick, because it's an awesome stick. It's one we found. We threw it. She's loving it. Anyway, put the paper down. I always do paper and or cardboard. What it does is it blocks out the light, so the weeds and or grass cannot grow. Now I cleaned a bunch of it out, but I'm sure there are weed seeds down here. And yeah, the paper will prevent the weed seeds from growing. I won't black canvas it because the hostas and the both the wild and the store-bought chrysanthemums, they'll spread on their own naturally. So as the paper decays, and it will decay over time, throw some bark up here, keep the paper down, it'll keep the weeds down. We're talking 2 or 3 years before I have to weed this, and then I just pick up the weeds as they happen. I am going to do a little bit of black fabric though. I don't think it shows up well on film, but kind of where the paper ends, and you can see like that. See if I can get my finger in here. There we go, finger. That right about there, going straight up that way. There is a ravine, for lack of better words. You can, and it's literally from where the water drips off the roof. So I want to put some of the black fabric there and tack it down, and then stick a couple of rocks where the ravine is, mostly to, one, allow the water to continue to go there, but stop the erosion. You know, just a plan, and that way I won't have weeds growing out of the ravine into where the paper is either. So that's the plan, and then the rocks can help some of the wood chips that I'll end up throwing there stay safe, for lack of better words. All right, having said that, I'm tired. I need to clean up the porch. Got all kinds of, you know, stuff up there. Need to clean up, put it away. Go in the house, start dinner, and/or take a shower. Not sure what I'm gonna do first. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then I need to edge. I need to mow too. So my bleeding hearts, there's one there, there's one there, and it looks like there's part of one there. There should be two more, but I'm pretty sure Panda ate them. You know, but otherwise everything else is coming along nicely. You know, my columbine, or oculaceae, are doing great. Blazing stars, those are the ones that kind of look like grass. I'm going to show you another one where you can, it's getting ready to bloom, which is awesome. My Delilahs are doing great. I have one little gladiola that's finally broke ground. The rest are not, they're still underground. That's my blazing star. And you can see where it stops looking like grass. It's actually shot up a flower stalk. So that'll be awesome. That one over there has also got a little flower stalk on it. And that one right there has got a little flower stalk on it. So we get to see them bloom soon, which is awesome. Otherwise, everything else is loving it. I don't think anything else has come up yet. Yeah, no, not yet. All right, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. You have a great day. Well, yep, it's another rainy night. You know, Panda doesn't care about the rain. She's already on the porch. There she is, in the rain. Doing her thing. Well, thinking about doing her thing. So it's supposed to be like this to about midnight. And then die off, and there's thunder. Rain off and on again tomorrow, so. It finally hit. What's up, Panda? Did you go potty? Alright, let me help her get her over to the grass so I can talk her into using the restroom. Talk at y'all later.